This is Terry. I want to ask you a question. How's your joy level? I mean, what's it at? If it's a 1 to 10, where is your joy? Let's talk about two things you can do. One to avoid, one to add to increase your joy every day. One thing to get rid of, the news. You can't start your day off looking at social media, looking at media, checking the news, seeing what's happening. It's just a bummer because it's bad news and you want to avoid the bad news. In the morning, you got to get your brain chemistry all going in the right direction. Get those gears up there. The reality is, if you would just be grateful, this is what you add, gratefulness. Every day, 3 things that you're grateful for. And that is going to change your joy level all day long, because gratitude actually centers your brain chemistry. It's an amazing thing. And you know, if you're a Christ follower, this is another thing about joy I'd like to propose to you, that it's the kingdom of God. Joy is the kingdom of God. I know righteousness and peace are in the same verse, but joy is in the kingdom of God. If we're Christ followers, shouldn't we be the most joyful people? Shouldn't it be like, why are you always so joyful? And I'm not talking about, you get your arm cut off by a buzzsaw on accident at work and you're all joyful about it. That's dumb. I'm talking about having a residing, abiding joy that's in you. The way you look at life is through the lens of joy, because you know whose you are. I mean, joy is your strength, Nehemiah, right? The joy of the Lord is your strength. So if it's your strength and you feel weak, it makes sense to get joy. So how do you do that? As a Christ follower, you do it the same way. You get rid of the junk in your brain that's going around that decreases your joy. Oh, this is going to happen. Oh, Biden did this. Oh, Trump did this. Oh, this guy did that. And you don't have any joy anymore. You're all worried and anxious and everything like that. So stop it. Look at the Word and get happy. It's talking about you. You're a child of God. He loves you. He's for you. He wants to prosper you. He wants to give good things to you. He wants you to give good things to other people. And this is another way we create or release joy in us, is we make someone else's day. And you'll increase the joy in you, because that, my friends, is the kingdom of God. So here's the problem in church with people, is they've seen too many Jesus movies. It's like, yeah, he's not very joyful in all those movies, except Matthew, that one, Bruce Marciano. He's really joyful. But he's not. And we depict him as this really somber guy, because religion is very serious. Righteousness, peace, and joy is the kingdom of God. That's the word. So Jesus was full of joy. Was he always joyful and all happy? I'm not saying that. Of course there were serious times, a lot of serious times, but there was an abiding joy in him. And if I'm calling myself a follower of Jesus, then there's got to be a joy that is resident in me that other people see. There's this old song we used to sing when I was a young guy. I got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? It was like this little round. It was so fun. The reality is, joy is something that is seen. Proverbs says, happiness is seen on the face. So when I walk into a room, what's my face look like? What's your face look like? Have someone take a picture. Everyone's got a phone. What's your face look like? Is it full of joy? Is it not full of joy? I would like to propose that before we walk in a house after a long work day, before we walk into the office, a school room, or anywhere else, we release joy in ourselves. So we bring joy to other people wherever we go. I think that's the kingdom of God. This is Terry, Total Life Pursuit. Hope you are having a joyful day. See you later.